What kind of week are you having?
Right to the chase.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a slow week.
Hmm.
Did you feel that or no?
A little bit. I told you that I had a good Thursday because I stayed off of social media.
Oh right. Well, describe to me that day. What did you do?
I really felt free
Really?
and loose and I felt good.
You had a pep in your step.
I had a pep in my step,
Okay.
and you wonder why.
Well, I don't wonder why because you told me that you. I know why. Yeah.
Okay. I stayed off social media. Social media is bad.
But I don't understand. So okay, so you said on Wednesday night you said tomorrow when I wake up I'm not gonna do any social media.
I did not think that on Wednesday night.
So you did it what in the spot?
Yes.
And did your phone do something and you went no, don't go. Try not to pick it up or whatever.
Oh no, not. I'll be on the whole phone, but like I'll be like on the screen.
But I'm saying, did you have
my
temptation?
Thumb wants to click on the Instagram. It wants to.
Right.
And I go no.
And you said no.
And I withhold it.
So you had temptation and you.
And I fought it tooth and nail.
Wow.
And then guess what? I felt good. Why am I like speaking like that? Like, and then guess what happened? Meanwhile, I already told you what happened.
Well, and I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, one day is not enough.
What would you like?
I would like longer than one day.
I almost deleted my whole Instagram. I know that's shocking.
Yeah. What would the world have done?
What would 700 people have done? Half of them are robots.
Is 700 a good number?
Of followers?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No?
No, it's
What's
terrible.
a good number?
What's a good number? The sky's the limit. I think Ariana Grande has like 300 million.
300 million? That's the population of the United States of America.
I know. I think I told you that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I saw, I had Instagram. I remember I had Instagram when it was like Instagram. It was like used to take photos. Do you remember that? And it just had filters, and you could take a photo with like an old filter. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then everybody started getting on, and I immediately deleted it.
Wow. Okay. What are we noticing?
What?
You deleted it because
Antisocial.
everyone started to do it? Literally, the concept of social media is that you want more people there, and you don't like that?
I don't like that, yeah.
What were you taking pictures of?
A guitar, light post. I thought it was very artsy, and I was taking artsy photographs. I'll show you these photographs, and they're artsy, and they have filters. And then
I remember those filters, like there was like a strong sepia filter.
Well, that's all Instagram was. Do you remember that? It was just like a row of filters, and you can change your pictures with filters.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like
there was a filter that made it look like a Polaroid and had numbers in the corner.
Yes.
Yeah. These were the good old days.
I loved that. That was like my favorite thing in the world.
Now everything is long. You feel that? Oh, you don't go on Instagram.
I don't have
Everything
it,
is like long. It's like 16:9. 9 by 16. No, I know.
Is this okay? The aspect ratio?
Uh-huh. 16 by 9 is high definition video.
Okay. But they don't have. Do they still have that? Can you still go? Can I take a picture and have it sepia and all the different type of stuff, or no?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Really?
It's not the same. It really has changed.
Yeah.
And actually, no one really uses those filters anymore.
They don't. Right now, it's just like regular photos.
Mm-hmm. And they may think that the filter is not photoed, but I have a theory that the camera on the iPhone is adding beauty to your. You ever notice that?
Whoa.
Hold your selfie camera up. All of a sudden, you look like a Vogue.
That is true.
The cover of Vogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought that about mirrors at one point too. I said, what are they putting in mirrors that is making
mirrors like beautify?
Yeah, there's like
the cells of the mirror go and they're like hiding blemishes.
The eye bags go like up a little bit.
It's like revolutionary technology, and you can buy it for $10.
Well, imagine the guy the first time you saw yourself in a mirror, or I guess.
Well, I'm not a dog. You ever hold a dog up to a mirror and go, "Look at you. This is what you are."
They don't know.
You go, "This is you," and they go,
and they bark at it because they think it's like.
Yeah.
No. But I'm saying like the first person ever who what that's an interesting concept. The first person
ever see the reflection?
Yeah.
Well, let's go back. Okay.
Okay.
So let's just say a gorilla, because we evolved from gorillas.
Yeah.
So a gorilla, where did it see its reflection for the first time? A pond.
Yeah, I was gonna say water probably, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying the first kind of like human brain, more developed human brain, and they see in the water and they go, "That's me," or like, what were they thinking?
Narcissist's pond. Haven't you heard about that?
Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Not a good idea. It's something that happened.
Wait, that's an actual
The boy
thing?
saw his reflection. A beautiful white boy with beautiful
Beautiful white boy.
Caucasian and beautiful features
Okay.
and nice cheekbones. And he saw his reflection and he said, "Holy cow."
Where did you see this?
This is called Narcissist's pond.
This is a thing? I've never heard this.
Isn't it like in mythology? Well, then that wouldn't be true because it's mythology.
Okay, so it's a Greek mythology named Narcissus is a white boy.
Narcissist's pond.
Okay.
A white, beautiful boy. And he saw his reflection and he couldn't get up. And then guess what?
Why couldn't he get up?
I think he starved.
Because he was so mesmerized by himself?
Yes. That's where the word narcissist came from.
I never knew that.
Narcissist's pond.
Narcissus's pond.
Mm-hmm.
I
can't say it, but it's Narcissist's pond.
Well, I never.
Narcissist's pond.
How do you?
That's
How would you know if you were a narcissist? How would you know that you were a narcissist?
Google.
No, but I'm saying, wouldn't you think?
Google always thinks that,
Oh.
Facebook always recommends articles that are like 10 ways to identify a narcissist.
I've never gotten that article.
Oh, see? That's a problem.
So you're a narcissist. But I'm saying, do you have to have somebody tell you? Because like, isn't the whole point that like you don't know that you're a narcissist?
What do you...
Like,
like that's what makes a narcissist? Is
Yeah.
that they don't know that they're a narcissist?
yeah, because they think that they're perfect. So why would they know? How would they figure out?
To me, it's all willy-nilly because narcissistic is an adjective.
But like, I'm a perfect person. Let's say, right, in my head.
Okay.
If someone's telling me you have all these flaws, I go, no, I don't. So at what point does does then?
Yeah.
Wait! I'm actually getting somewhere.
Oh,
Let's
really?
say I'm a narcissist and I'm a perfect person and I think I have no flaws. And somebody tells me, Evie, you have a lot of flaws. You're a narcissist, okay? And then I admit that I have narcissism. Am I no longer a narcissist?
You know, you love this kind of stuff.
I know, I really do.
You had that one thing on the podcast where you were like, you don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful.
And it's
that's
one of
these. Like,
one of the biggest hits of the podcast. Yeah.
yes, people keep talking about it.
Buzz
6
around Hollywood.
people. No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Right.
But isn't it like something a psychologist says in court? And of course, John killed people with his shoestring. He displayed narcissistic qualities for 10 years, and he loved his shoes. I'm just making something up, but
I know
don't you
you
hear
are.
those words come out in a court, and analyzing the defendant? We found that he had strong Oedipus complex with narcissistic qualities, and that is why he murdered his grandma with a sledgehammer.
Okay. Who am
Haven't you
I in
heard-
this?
You are you.
I have to make this about myself.
Huh? Oh,
Who
you
was
think
I-
you're a narcissist?
No.
I would
No.
agree with that.
No, come on.
I know I'm a narcissist. I am. Who else does this?
but
Who
that's
else
what-
does this?
Well-
The cameras and the
background.
No, and the background. And I think I'm so interesting. Like narcissist.
Okay, but that's okay.
I
Well,
work in Hollywood.
but okay, maybe you have narcissistic traits,
Thank
but you're not
you.
necessarily a narcissist.
Thank
At what point?
you.
Who is the pure narcissist? Is what I'm asking the question about. Where is
Who
the
is
pure
a
narcissist?
pure narcissist?
Yeah.
Oh, like those guys in the gym.
But do you think
Who
there
just-
exists a pure narcissist?
And like those guys, narcissists.
I'm saying, do you think there exists a purely 100% pure? You know how there's like 100% pure raw sugar? Is there an 100% raw narcissistic person?
I would say yes. And those are murderers. Have you seen American Psycho?
No, is that the Timothy or Burton or what's his name?
No, it's
Tim Burton. Oh, wait. American Psycho with Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy movie.
Yeah, he's a narcissist.
Oh, that's what that movie's about.
He loves his muscles. Remember he murders someone and the blood goes flying everywhere?
Yes.
Narcissist. He loved the business cards with the certain print and all that shit.
I don't think I liked that, or like I don't.
You don't like the movie?
No, I think I don't like. You know what it is? Sometimes I think they like glorify these things, and I'm sounding like.
Thank you.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it almost makes it cool in a way.
I love that you're talking about this.
This is something that doesn't get a lot of play.
that a lot of people don't want to talk about.
Okay.
But we in America have romanticized blood.
Oh, yeah.
Why do we have guns? We're going to go there.
Well, but okay. No, I disagree with this.
Oh, God, okay. Well, what do you have to say?
I'm just saying there's countries that don't have a lot of the shootings and all that, but they still watch the same movies that we do. It isn't like the movies aren't the problem, is what I think.
No, it's just one element of it.
You think it's like making people violent?
Why can't you get your dick up when you have sex? Because you watch too much porn. It has a psychological effect on something.
Well,
it does something. Why do you repeat certain jokes? Because you watch it in a stand-up
special. Did you watch that
that
TED Talk or something? Your brain on porn?
No. Once again, I just come out with stuff.
Right.
I'm a savant. I don't need hard facts. I just know things.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, well, back to the law thing. You know, I read this thing. I'm always reading these things, but I'm reading this book, and it was talking about how in the medical field in America, we tend to overdiagnose or test and like try to figure out what's wrong in the medical field because people will sue if they didn't. So like if I didn't give you the CT scan and the prostate check and the mammogram and all these things, then somebody can sue. I can go back and say, you didn't do that. You didn't do your due diligence. Mm-hmm. So we overdiagnose things. We
overdiagnose?
Or try to figure out what's wrong. Overtest. And sometimes those tests can
What do you mean?
Sometimes those tests can end up having, because you got a CT scan. Do you remember?
No,
that?
I had an MRI.
Or an MRI.
Yeah.
But you could have some negative effects from the MRI.
Like what? Like brain damage?
Slowness of brain.
I have been slurring my speech a lot. I don't know
Slurring
why.
of speech.
I'll tell you what, my MRI was $600.
That's that's actually not that much.
No, that's a lot.
Really?
And it went to a bill collector because I didn't pay it. But anyways, I recently.
Well, I saw somebody had a heart surgery. It was $200,000.
See?
That's a lot of money.
So stop testing, stop. But they needed that surgery. What are you gonna do?
Well, but they were saying I think sometimes that like they were finding things that maybe they didn't need to be found.
Like really hidden.
Yeah.
Unnecessary shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But see, you know, I kind of want to know. I've always wondered if I have Marfan syndrome.
But that's the thing. Sometimes, in knowing the thing, or there was that's what it was. There was a guy who was getting tested, right? And he, like, while he was getting all these tests, he was going in, getting the blood, getting all these things. He actually ended up feeling worse than if the doctor would have just told him, like, no, you didn't, you're okay. Like,
and then he would have died 6 days later because of the tumor inside of his brain was
but he would have died a good life.
Well, that's hospice versus just living to the end.
Well,
nature
and that's
versus nurture.
That's a good question. What would you rather live 70 years? Did I ask you this already? I feel like I might have asked you this.
Well, I know the answer.
I would rather
die.
Okay.
I want to die in my sleep. And if I have a big tumor, like maybe all my bones have been replaced with a tumor, a very stiff tumor.
You're just a tumor. Yes. You become a tumor.
Would not be surprised.
Right.
But let's just say that's the truth. Let me die.
Well, would you rather
Let me die.
Would you rather live 90 years and live kind of your sort of miserable, mediocre life that you live currently right now, or
You did that on purpose.
or would you rather?
I have a decent life.
No. But I'm saying like in general, kind of 90 years of just this life that we're living, or would you rather have 60 years of like really good
chemotherapy?
No, I'm saying like you have everything you ever wanted. You have a house. You have a lover.
I hate these kind of questions because I'm gonna die when I'm gonna die.
I know, but
I might die tomorrow.
You can't entertain the question.
Sure.
I hate it when
What do you want me to say? I want to be happy.
I hate it when
That's what I don't like.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
That's like trying to like split. You're playing games. Like I'd rather play Monopoly than do this type of game because
What do you mean?
at the end of the day, everyone just wants to be happy.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
But happiness is unattainable.
But I'm saying people. What is the metric? People go, oh, we're in the greatest stages, innovation, blah 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 blah, and they go, what is the greatest metric that we have for measuring that? That
Wait,
we can
for
live
data?
longer.
I'm sorry, I do not understand the question.
I'm just saying people go, oh, we can live longer now.
Mm-hmm.
What a great marvel of society. If I had an appendectomy, I would have died or whatever. But I'm saying, why not focus on the quality of life that we have versus the how long we live? Who cares if I live to 100 if I'm just, still working, I guess, or do you get what I'm saying?
Not really. I mean, I get it. I get the concept.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just really don't think that you could slice life like that.
But I'm saying,
I just don't think. I think life is terrible. You want to know the truth? I think we're in hell.
Okay, but
everyone talks about hell. I think this is hell.
If you could live 100 years and live a sad life, would you rather have a 100-year sad life or a 20-year happy life? Let me ask you that in that way.
20-year happy.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You answered my question.
Okay. Do we end the podcast now?
No. I'm just saying. I'm saying like who cares how long you live? It's probably the quality of your life that's more important. No.
Absolutely. I mean, my sex drive, like, not to be too grotesque.
Okay.
My sex drive is like really diminished.
Diminishing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I like literally don't want to have sex. I also do not want to be in a relationship. So now my happiness
Let's talk about that.
comes. No, really, like in all honesty, my happiness comes from control of things, control of my environment, paying my bills.
Okay.
That's how I know I've aged, because my happiness is made from a walk down the street to get to the coffee shop that I want, to get the coffee at the temperature that I like from the barista that I'm friends with named Jeffrey, or whatever. It's all I'm making this all up, but I'm trying to say that it's the little things now, and it's about.
But do you think that those, like I'm saying, do you think that the things that you just mentioned, do you think those are the things that make you, like, what truly makes you happy, I guess?
Peace.
So then, what do you mean?
Peace and like.
What do you mean by peace, though?
Peace and like a hamburger, like food and
Okay.
and being around the right people, and then the absence of bad people, the absence of toxicity.
So you're
really brings me happiness.
Okay.
I love to not be around the terrible, terrible people that exist in Hollywood, California. Zip code 91604.
So it's sounding like you know exactly what would bring you peace, yet you don't.
Is to move to Montana.
Yes.
I've always thought that I could move to Montana and live in a little cabin.
But I don't. But I've seen you.
I would be really depressed.
I've seen you near trees and bees, and I don't think you would be okay.
No, I know, not for a hot second.
I don't think
You know,
want me to tell you
strangers
the
laugh
honest...
at me now. I like.
Yeah, you freak out.
Yeah, I'm
But
terrible.
can I tell you what I think? Really, is that you will never be happy anywhere.
What did I say before? I said that before.
Oh, you
Because
did say that?
we're in hell. Because we're being punished for something.
But some people
No,
are happy.
really. Who?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe-
the worst people. Maybe
Oh.
all the good people. We're in hell and there's good and bad people, and all the bad people are having the greatest time in hell.
So we just got to be bad. Well,
that's
I
what I'm
always
saying.
think that like some of the most powerful people are really assholes.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be an asshole to not be
It goes back
powerful.
to American Psycho and narcissism.
Mm.
It's kind of like, who's right? Are we right? Or are
The way
they
you
right?
looked at me,
My eye twitched too.
the way you looked at me was like kind of like an emptiness that I've never.
Did you see my
You
eye?
went, who's right?
My eye twitched.
Yeah,
Literally,
I saw that.
the liquid in my eye. What is it called? Like cerebium or something? The
Something like that,
superfluous
yeah.
fluid. It went. But see, I was asking a question of
Well,
the universe.
Well, let's hear. Okay, sorry. So ask it again. But what?
Who's right?
What do you mean?
That's
who's
what
right?
I asked.
Of what?
Is the narcissist right, or are we right? Are we the
Yeah,
the philosophers that overthink things and go empathy and blah, 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 and morality and da da da, or the people who are kissing their muscles, killing people with a sledgehammer and printing business cards with beautiful ink, and they love the beautiful ink, and they're just looking for the nearest mirror to love themselves in. Are they the people that are actually happy? No, really, because we're talking about mirrors.
Well,
You know,
well, yeah, that's
they could be the happy ones.
I think that's the thing. I think that's like the thing. The world has no order. Everything is chaotic. No, seriously, and I think that's the human's biggest problem is that we try to find order where there really is almost none. Like I think it's like a law of entropy or something. Like there's like the second law of entropy or something says that like the world goes from an ordered state to a disordered state. That's like
Wait a minute, but you started with order.
No. Well,
Well,
you're always
what
heading-
order was the beginning?
well, that's
Atoms.
kind of the problem. Yeah, like maybe at the Big Bang there was like something.
Didn't
and
we
then
come from like little like? Oh yeah, the Big Bang. Okay.
we're seeing it go towards a more disordered state. Everything is going towards disorder in the universe.
And the universe is expanding, and that's why I can't believe that the Marvel has 13 cinematic universes. We don't even know the edges of ours.
That's true.
I just wanted to say that, but
That's a good- yeah.
continue on. I think that we came from little seeds.
That's a great point.
Thank
what you just said. Yeah. And
13.
yeah,
The
that's
new
bullshit.
cinematic universe. Bitch,
But yeah,
just call it a soundstage. VFX, the new VFX.
Well, now they have. Do you see Jeremy Renner? I keep seeing ads. Renovations. What is that?
He comes in with a cane
They need to
and
stop.
a walk. Well, he got hit by a snowplow.
Oh shit! You're
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
No, I mean, I
So
said the
sorry, I'm
fuck.
so
I said the
sorry.
one. I'm the one who said he's coming in with a cane.
Right.
He got hit
right.
by a snowplow. But what's renovations?
I don't know. I just don't. I guess I wanted to say. I
You
don't.
just
need
wanted
to,
to say it?
Well, I wanted to. No,
That's
I,
okay. You're
no,
allowed
no,
to do that.
I wanted to say I don't need to see any more of Jeremy Renner or whatever the hell his name is. I think
I
done.
never really liked that guy. I never
What
did.
does he have to offer?
I never met him, but he just kind of like is not very good looking, and
And he's kind
he
of.
seems stuck, like something
good.
got stuck, like constipation or
Yes, his face is tight. Like he's
yeah.
like always has a clenched fist, maybe, or his toes are probably curled. 90% of the time, he's like,
Even at his happiest moment,
yeah.
he's just like clenching his fist.
Wait,
I
wait.
don't know.
So,
Maybe
wait.
he was born that way.
I was gonna say something about that though. Damn it.
Well, the entropy and the leading to it.
Oh yeah. Well, because even like I think there's even. Well, we don't have to get into all this.
No, I mean, go ahead.
No, but why was I saying that? 'Cause
I
it's
don't
all-
know. I don't know
oh,
why you were saying that.
Meaning, it's a law of the universe that it's going towards disorder. Okay, and the human goes, that's too much. We have to figure out order. We like order, or maybe we don't like order. I don't know.
No, we love order.
Well, but maybe we don't. Maybe I think humans
We
are
love
capable of
order.
a bunch of different shit. Ultimately.
Yeah. I don't know. We have hierarchies for everything, you know. Why does Sam's Club have a club? Why does Instagram have blue checks for verified users?
Right.
Why? Because
Well,
we like order.
But I think they're like exploiting. Yeah.
Why are there tax brackets?
Well, and
Because we like to classify.
you have a good story about your tax bracket. The thing that you don't want to mention.
I have a
that?
good story about tax
or
brackets.
you have a good something. The
Good
tax
to
system.
share?
The
I'm not
tax
saying
system
it.
was good. Did good to you.
They did. They
this
gave me
tax
a lot
season.
of money. I got. See, I'm gonna jinx it, but I got almost $5,000 in my tax return.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Why
Am
are
I
you
allowed
not
to say that?
Yeah, you're allowed to say that.
Yeah, I got almost $5,000.
Did they break it up from state and federal? Like, were you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I only recently started doing my state because
Were
my
you
parents were kind of like, "You have never done your state,
You're
and
also
you've lived
always
in
supposed
California."
to.
Huh?
You're always supposed to do your
No,
state.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I
Jesus.
just didn't feel like doing it.
Is there an option in TurboTax or something?
You have to pay for an addition to TurboTax. My mom does my taxes. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She has TurboTax, and I pay her.
Does she have a locale or anywhere we can find her?
Huh? No, she's not a certified public. You want to send your taxes?
Yeah, CPA.
Did you do your taxes?
I have a guy that does them. Yeah.
How much do you pay him?
$160.
Oh wow. Okay. I
But
thought
he-
it was like gonna be $300.
He got me $2,000 back.
Yeah, that's good. It's not mine,
it's
but
great.
I think mine is a mistake. I don't know. How did I get so much money?
I don't know how
back?
you did. Yeah, maybe you did some sort of
Seems
fraud.
to be something wrong. I mean, I had one job. Sometimes I have more than one income, but like,
Well, did you report all the other, like, the side businesses, the 1099s,
yeah, what?
all the acting work, I guess? Did you
No,
book-
that's
did
what
you
I'm
book
saying. I
anything
didn't get
last
any.
year?
I didn't get any acting work,
You're not
which
booking it?
really simplified. Last year, no.
When was the,
I know that I have not done a commercial in like a long, long time.
I know I haven't done. I haven't. I don't think I've booked
I don't think
work.
you've ever done a commercial.
That's true.
No, you were in commercials.
I was in a commercial. Yeah, I was in
Visa,
one
right?
commercial. Visa. Yeah,
That's good.
it was okay. Yeah.
But you're auditioning for commercials,
No, not really.
aren't you?
Every once in a while.
I auditioned for AT&T. Did you have to do that? You had to eat a potato chip,
No.
and you had to put hot sauce on it.
Well, sometimes we get this the same breakdowns, right?
Yeah, we both were like a party goer or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my
Crazy.
agent sent them to me, and then I just don't do them.
I do them.
Really?
I do them, yeah.
I don't. Do
I'm
them
actually very
sometimes.
religious about it.
That's good.
You
That's
know
good.
what I have inside of me is perseverance. I really can like,
Yeah.
even if I don't see the vision, because I really don't. I'm like, I don't know why I audition for anything, because I just feel like it's fruitless. It's just stupid.
Right.
But I still do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like futility.
Well, no, but I think it does build like I think it's like a habit. It's a good habit to build, and it'll serve you. What? I'm saying, like, it's like making your bed every morning or whatever. Like you make the
Oh
bed.
yeah, I don't do that.
I know, but I'm saying the thing about
You're just using it as an example.
the audition thing. That's good that you audition. 'cause
Oh
it's-
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
You don't make your bed?
No.
Looking over there.
God, I gotta close the door. No, I don't make my bed, and I know soldiers do.
Yes.
I made my bed yesterday.
Yeah,
But
sometimes. Well, but sometimes you make it and it is nice. You come at night, you come into bed and you go, "Whoa."
I love that feeling.
I know.
You know, I clean to come home. That's why I clean.
Right, right.
It's nothing like walking in a house.
Turning on the light and going, "Wow."
Yes, and I love going into the kitchen and I go, "Whoa!" I
Right.
can see the bottom of the sink.
You know what I got a top sheet. That's a
Oh,
I love a top. I never knew really about top sheets.
did you not use a top sheet before?
No, I never used a top sheet.
That's funny. I never used a top sheet either.
Do you use one now?
No, I hate top sheets.
I love top sheets.
You love top
They're
sheets?
so good. Yeah.
What does it do to your feet?
What do you mean? To your
Aren't you
feet?
tucking it in the
It
bottom?
envelops you. It envelops.
I don't like that.
What-
You're tucking the
what?
top sheet into the bottom of the bed?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
What do you mean you can?
Well, or you could take off. It's just another sheet. And why would you? If you have,
Why
you know
would
what,
you need that?
You know why people don't like top sheets? It's people who have shit sheets. Because if I have
No.
if I have a good sheet, if I have good sheets, I have one layer of the sheet on the over the mattress, and that's soft, and you're feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
That feels good, right?
Mm-hmm. And what do you do with the end of it?
I had another. if I had another one on top of me, double the pleasure or double it's double the wonder.
No. It's almost like wearing an undershirt. You ever worn an
I wear
undershirt that
undershirts all the
gets
time.
untucked and then it's kind of like, you're like, why the fuck am I
No.
wearing this thing? And you
I
want to
love
just
it.
rip it off. I don't know what's wrong with you.
A lot of people
No.
like top sheets.
You know, this is my main complaint.
Okay,
It's getting tucked at the bottom. Your feet go into that tuckedness,
Uh-huh.
and then your feet kind of like have to do this or
and there's
this
discomfort. Yeah.
or this.
That's actually good.
And you go, what the fuck? And so what I do is like, you kick the top sheet until
Right.
it gets loose, and you rip it out, and you go like this.
But you can do that. You can nothing is telling you that you have to keep the top sheet folded in.
I am, because I have to tuck it back in tomorrow.
I saw your brain process like almost like steam could have come out of your brain. You went I am. Okay, well,
If I have to tuck it back in tomorrow, I don't have a maid. In this hypothetical universe, I don't have a maid. I have to tuck it back in tomorrow.
I have a problem with MAID. You got me talking about MAID. There was a show on Netflix called MAID. Do you know this show?
Mm-mm.
And I have a problem with it because we don't have to. It's this white actress, Margaret Qualley. And I go, if you're going to make a show called MAID, you're going to put a white actress in it?
Oh, so you have a problem with the casting?
Well, I just go, you know who makes up probably a larger demographic of maids? Hispanic
Say
women.
it.
Hispanic women. How are you going to make a show called
I almost
MAID?
said Mexicans, and I knew that was going to be a problem. I said it anyways. Here we are.
But
Okay.
But right, do you agree with me on this or no?
I do, but you seem to have a very strong...
All right, I won't have to.
No, but it's all right. What do you
No.
think should happen? They should cast Michelle Rodriguez?
Yeah, they should cast literally anybody else. Or not, maybe not even the casting. Well, this is the thing. It's not necessarily the casting, but for every white maid show, there should be another alternative show.
What?
I'm saying there should be there should be an opportunity for Hispanic women to write a show about maids and have it be on like Netflix or whatever.
I don't get what you're saying.
I
So you want the Hispanic woman to be the EPs, the writers,
well, yeah, that's
versus the actors,
well,
or both?
that's the whole thing, right? I think like we have to get more representation in all of it, like in the producing part of it, and like yeah.
Why do you think they cast a white woman? Why?
Well, because it was Margaret Qualley, and she's gonna sell the show. She's like
Right. See, that's yeah.
yeah.
But if they casted Michelle Rodriguez, a lot of people know who Michelle Rodriguez is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're saying but you're
But why? Why'd they cast a white lady?
yeah. I don't. Well, I think it's because it was a book written by a white lady about like.
I guess white maids do exist.
No, they do.
If I was them, I would have set her in like a universe where she was an outcast. That actually would be interesting.
If she was
If she had to like go to a bodega, or she worked in a mansion.
Okay.
Where every other maid in the house was Salvadorian.
Yeah, and
she was the only white woman, and they were really mean to her.
Well, why would
I would
they be
love
mean
to see
her?
that. And they say things about her in Spanish. And they go, "Hello, Margaret." You know, I don't know.
Right.
I would love to see that. I love fish out of water scenarios. And then
Well,
maybe
'cause-
she wins them over because her grandfather is really wealthy and he's about to leave her. I don't know why I'm
You're writing
a
a
show
whole
now,
show.
but the grandfather is really wealthy and he's going to leave his estate to them,
Right.
to her. And then they find out it's the actual estate that they work in. But she never told the other maids.
Or did she know or she didn't know?
I'm writing a whole show
did she
inside of
keep
my
it from
brain
them?
now.
Did she keep it from them or did
She kept it from them.
Oh, so she knew.
This is MAID, the sequel.
Okay.
She works in a house that her father owns.
Okay.
But the other maids don't know that her father owns it.
Okay.
But she just works there for whatever reason. Maybe because the father said you have to do it. And
kind of like
he dies and they leave the mansion to her, and they've been mean to her this whole time. And then maybe they find out that she owns the mansion now. And they start going, Margaret, tres leches. You know, like they start giving her things like, Margaret, I give you massage.
So what is the moral here? That
money rules the world. I don't know what the moral is. But isn't it a juicy story? That's good.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
It could sell. We got to
What happens in MAID?
I don't even know what happens in. I'm just complaining about it. Without
Did you even watch it?
I never watched it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
It was written on a book. It was written about a book.
Okay.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just think it's interesting that you see a show named MAID. It's called MAID. I guess maybe in my head, I think when I see maids, a lot of them are Hispanic, and I just think it's funny that you would make a show called MAID, and then it's like, you know,
a white lead,
just like white woman, yeah.
But see, then you open up the portal of like the casting in Hollywood, and people go, "What is Brian on Family Dog going to be voiced by a real dog now?"
Who said that?
So
that's good.
I think I saw it in a meme.
Really?
I don't know.
That's funny.
Or maybe I'm taking credit for it. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
but
there's
the
the
dog,
whole thing.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I don't know.
No, but it's not necessarily. Well, I don't have a problem with you can make this story. I think the thing is like, you should be able to have this story made with Margaret Qualley, blah 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 blah. But I'm just saying, for every one of those stories, you should also give other people the ability to tell their stories.
I don't get what you mean by that.
I'm
They have
saying,
a quota. Once again, this is like Hollywood should have an HR. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 100%.
For every movie that's racist and fucked up, they have to have like a.
I'm not saying that you have
a bodega telenovela.
Enforce it, but I'm saying you could, you know.
Well, I feel like it should be enforced.
Well, now.
Now
I've come
around.
Down.
Huh?
This is falling down.
Oh Jesus! Here, just tighten it at the bottom. There's a screw.
Wait, say what you were gonna say.
I think there should be an HR, and maybe they get rid of all the nepotism and.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened there?
I think it just came off.
Is it fixable?
Oh yeah. So you think Hollywood should have an HR?
I think Hollywood should have an HR.
Yeah, how do they not have an HR? Does SAG have like?
HR?
Yeah, HR.
I don't know.
SAG is like the only.
No, I don't think they give a fuck.
Like if SAG didn't exist, it would be the only. Like it's a Wild West, right? Like people can just make a project in a film or whatever.
What do you mean?
I'm saying.
Oh, non-union.
But I'm saying like if SAG didn't exist, it would be kind of a Wild West. Like anybody could do whatever they want at any moment.
Yeah.
SAG is like the only thing that's, or like those unions are the only things that are making the rules for those projects.
Yeah.
Or what else dictates what? If I'm making a film, like what is to tell me to not have people work thousands of hours, to not have food, blah 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 blah. Like what tells me to not do that?
The union. But I that's what I don't understand about unions, because it's like they're only powerful to things that go to productions that are going to play by the rules.
Right. But they set the rules, right? The unions, or who?
For a union shoot, yeah. That's why there's overtime. That's why there's meal breaks and blah, blah, blah.
But I'm saying on a non-union show, could you potentially arrive there and have it, there'd be no crafty, there would be no nothing?
Yeah, I mean, it would be terrible. People would be mad. And there would be a lot of Grubhub deliveries to the front of the set.
Chipotle.
There would be a line, yeah. And everyone's like, fuck, I got to order my own food.
But nobody could tell you not to do that, I guess.
No. There's no regulation.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's something to think about. But you know what I don't understand? It's like union this, union that. I guess like what is the power of a union?
Yeah,
what are they doing?
I think it's like they have the ability to strike at any moment.
Exactly. But then you're implying. And that's why I think acting, I mean, I'm just gesticulating or whatever you want to call it. I'm just guessing.
Gesticulating?
Is that a word?
Gesticulating. But I don't think gesticulating.
Testiculating.
Gesticulating means to gesture, I think.
Fine, I'll do this. But I just think that the acting world is a little different than like plumbers.
Right.
If the plumbing union all decided to go on strike, or the writers union,
Okay.
don't they represent the majority of the people in that industry?
Right.
I feel like it's a little different with SAG, like actors. Like I feel like there's just a higher percentage of actors who are not SAG that are just getting trampled over. But like, but who cares? What?
You sound like you're like.
And vote
this
for
is
me
why
on the 2023 ticket, because I'm gonna change things.
Right.
Someone needs to come in and go, we are gonna change things.
Do you feel? Oh, I see. You're kind of advocating for the person who's not in the union.
I'm just saying, like, I was on a commercial that was SAG.
Whoa.
Wonderful money. Wonderful things. Wonderful money. Well run.
Right.
Professional. I was on another shoot, non-union. Very professional.
That same year?
No. Well, yeah, that same year, too, there was another one. Non-union.
Okay.
Just as professional, but the money way less.
Mm.
Way less. And why? Why can they do that? And why is that? Why are there like 200,000 people in SAG, but then like 500,000 actors not in SAG?
Right.
So why is this the one industry where? I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Plumber union has so much power because they represent 99% of plumbers, whereas SAG only represents 20% of actors.
Yeah.
But then you still have 100% of them doing all types of gigs.
Like, you don't have a lot of like non-unionized plumbers just like always doing work or whatever, right?
I would think no. I would guess
that's
no.
That's kind of an interest. Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
that's
that
a great
seems
question.
fucked up.
But is it because the barrier to entry for the union is a lot higher? Like, is it? It's harder to become a SAG.
A SAG actor.
Actor, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, it's probably because there's just not as many jobs. Maybe. I'd be curious to see how many plumbing jobs there are and how many acting jobs there are.
Yeah, I think there's things we don't know because there's something called bargaining agreements.
I don't know.
And one of the commercials I did that was non-union, I was like, why are we non-union? And the wardrobe lady, you know, those wardrobe ladies are always just like the rudest, bitchiest people. She was buttoning me up and she was like, "Oh, sweetie, I'm union. You guys are not union." And I said, "Wait a minute, what? I didn't know."
Yeah.
She goes, "No, the actors are not union." And I was like, "Why?" She goes, "Oh no, everyone else here is union. The COVID
crew.
officers, the crew, the director, union. So why?" That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, why is it like that? Actors? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
It's hard enough. Why is it like when you do work,
right?
You only luck out 10% of the time?
Yeah,
I don't know why it's like that.
I would imagine maybe it's because there's a higher demand for makeup artists or like crew people than there is for
actors.
Yeah,
I guess that might be true.
There's probably a really limited amount of acting spots, right? I would imagine that there's more crew than there are actors.
That's true.
Although, but makeup is not the case. But maybe they. Yeah, I honestly don't know.
But they'll even go like with commercials. You've heard from people go, "Oh, the reason non-union, you get so much money up front is because you're gonna make less money in the long run when you do a union commercial. Yes, you get residuals.
Right.
You're not gonna get that with non-union.
Right.
But that's the biggest lie that they've pulled on everyone, in my opinion.
Right.
Because even if they pay you $20,000, that ad can now play for however long the contract is. Let's say a year or 3 years.
Right.
Let's just say they play infinity. Let's say they buy like every ad spot, and your ad just plays.
Yeah.
To back,
and you're not getting any of that.
You
money.
have now lost like $100,000, if not more.
Right.
What?
No, it's true.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's being raped. That's rape. Rape and pillaging.
You can't.
I know I shouldn't say that.
You sound like Kanye West.
And now I just have to say the N-word. And
well, yeah, no, I
am a god.
I agree. Yeah, that it's unfair. Yeah,
it makes no sense to me.
Well, the craziest thing is I start to think about it all, and I kind of like give up. Do you ever start to think about?
That's like thinking about life.
100%. Well, I was trying to think. I was thinking about the economy. I was watching a lot of things. And
Why would you do that?
and they started talking about inflation, recession, and I went. I fell asleep. I thought, oh, I'll never figure this out. I'll never figure it out.
Macroeconomics.
100%. And
Yeah.
and it's really sad. It's sad to see.
Well, I don't know. I kind of go, someone else worried about this. There are people
that's the
that
problem.
truly understand it. You know?
Well, but even then, I don't know. And I think that's the problem, is that you create something that's so complex.
Oh, don't you think it's on purpose?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you just kind of like are not able to understand it, and then you kind of go, all right, whatever.
Yeah. It's tax brackets. It's reductions
Bringing
and
it
boxes and zeros and ones and whatever.
100%.
Bullshit.
And my friend was telling me that the other day, he was saying that, like, doesn't that suck that our retirement, like a 401k, right, goes into the you're playing the market in the you work your whole life, and all of your money is at the whim of the economy. Like, that's what your retirement thing is. It's just like
A gambling?
a kind of a gamble in a way. Yeah.
A gamble on the American complex?
Yeah, like imagine I worked 40 years of my life. I put all my money. I did what was supposed to be the right thing. I put it into a 401k.
Nah.
I had $100,000, and then the market crashed, and now I'm at like $0.
Yeah.
Like, how terrible
You
is
done
that?
fucked up.
But what
My
else
dad
are you
is about to retire, and he lost a lot of money
what else are you
due to
supposed
the
to do?
401k system.
What would be the alternative? You can't put the money in.
There's slot machines. There's blackjack tables. You can audition for SAG commercials. Maybe you'll get a few. No,
Credit
to
Karma.
be honest, yes, I was in a Credit Karma.
I shouted it
commercial.
out.
Yeah, you did. Credit Karma, we thank you and we love you.
I don't think I can get comfortable in this couch.
You
to be
really
honest.
cannot.
No.
Your feet are
Well,
like.
it's because I'm facing this way. You have like you're. I'm
Ow!
supposed,
I just flinched. Did you see that? I went like.
I'm supposed to be facing this way. I'm gonna do the rest of it like this. My body.
Having a cold shoulder to me. You're gonna get a crick in your neck from having insurance.
Oh, you know the Drake where he goes.
Dab.
No, the Drake meme where he's going. You've
No
never seen.
idea.
Come on, you've seen the Drake meme.
No,
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I don't know. To be rich is harder and harder. To become rich is harder and harder.
Yeah, it's true. It's all a
That's
game.
why I'm saying, go play the lottery.
Would you? Well, now I saw a thing that you even if you go to a casino, they can kick you out if you're winning too much. How
Are you
fucked
kidding
up
me?
is that?
Are you kidding
Remember
me?
we went to the. Remember we were a little bit addicted to going to,
We were going to casinos for a
Casinos,
while.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they would make us put our nose up.
To check for Coke.
For
I
Coke.
really think that was. We went to what casino? What was that? The Commissary Casino?
That was the Commerce Casino. We went to a variety.
Commerce Casino.
And we went to the Hollywood Park Casino on Inglewood Drive, next
What's
to the
that?
SoFi Stadium.
Is that where we like lost a dog in the parking lot or something? We were looking for something in the parking lot or a bunny that went under the cars.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember Aisha was like looking for like
Oh yeah.
A bunny
no,
or
that was at the
something?
Commerce Casino, but we also went to the Hollywood Park Casino, and that was in near like Inglewood. Do you remember that?
Yeah, so which one had the thing where you had to put your nose up to the camera?
Both of them, I think. Right before you went in, you had to go.
You had to look up.
Yeah.
And I think it was to check for Coke. Why else would you have to do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I have boogers?
No, my lord.
What?
Your nostrils kind of flared out.
Yeah, I have big nostrils.
Whoa, that's insane. I've never seen anyone
I can
do
also
that.
give myself a manual nose job.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Look, you want to see me with a nose job?
Yeah.
That's
That's good.
a nose job.
That is
I don't
really,
need to pay for rhinoplasty.
That is really good.
I've known that my whole. Can you
gotta
do that?
as like a. No, I can't do that.
That's what a nose job
You
looks
have
like,
to
right?
do that as like a thing. That's exact.
Cam,
That's maybe one of
Kim
the best things I've
Kardashian.
ever seen.
right? Like
That's so
what it looks
good.
like. Nose jobs look fucked up.
Wait, do it.
Like, imagine if I look like this.
You keep doing that? Okay, now
I'm doing
do it
it.
out or put it normal.
Ow.
Wow, I've never. Okay, let me see.
Do that.
Yeah. Am I doing it?
You go Evie and then you go aristocrat. You're doing it right now, can't you? Aren't you?
Yeah, right.
You almost
now.
look like
A hobbit.
I was gonna say a horse, but you do look like a country club member.
Okay. Wait, so this is me.
Say Mai Tai.
This is me with my regular nose. Mai Tai.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've never seen.
How are the horses? You know, and then I hand you a drink.
That's good. That's
Mhm.
your $1 million bit.
Thanks.
Ow,
I hope I make $1 million.
what are we at? I'm getting tired.
Not even at an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't you feel like nose jobs are fucked up though?
Oh yeah.
I almost got a nose job.
Well, yeah. What do you mean fucked up? The act of it, or what they do it?
An open rhinoplasty is very fucked up.
You mean the actual? Because don't they like?
They chisel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ching, ching, ching,
Oh God.
ching on your bone nose.
My sister.
Your nose bone.
My sister watches Vanderpump Rules, or she like watched Vanderpump Rules, and one of the guys got a nose job, and yeah, they showed the footage for whatever fucking reason, and he had like a mallet or something. He was going like this, and I almost threw up.
It's disgusting.
Insane.
I literally consulted with a nose job plastic surgeon when I was 18 because I thought I was gonna be, I don't even know what the fuck, Michael Jackson or something.
I thought he needed to be a
I thought I had to
star.
like,
Yeah.
fix this, and I probably should have, but I don't know. But he went and I met this plastic surgeon, and he goes, it's just fucked up when they say this. Oh yeah. He takes one look. He goes, oh yeah, there's a lot we could do. I'm like, oh my God. And then he gets out a permanent marker.
A lot we can shave off.
And
Oh,
like,
they did that? That's fucked
or
up.
no, they didn't do it to my nose. They took a picture and they drew it on the paper.
Right.
I'm lying. He did it to the paper.
Not to your face.
And
Well,
it was gonna
sometimes they
be
do it-
it was gonna be like $8,000. And then I was like, my mom was like, "You
Too much money.
cannot do that." And
Yeah.
I was like, "I have the money. I'm just gonna do it." And then, I looked up open rhinoplasty.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they do? They fold your nose inside out.
Oh my God.
Yes, they cut here, and like I don't know here or something.
No.
I think it's like in spots that you wouldn't be able to tell.
I can't think about this.
And they take the flesh and they fold it back.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Get the boogers out.
Oh. Well,
And then there's a bone. And they go,
Oh God.
and it's an art. And they put the flesh back and you
No.
get stitches. And then you get black eyes. Then you have to wear this
Oh
thing.
yeah. Oh yeah. He had a black
and
eyes.
it wraps around your head.
Yeah.
And you're fucked. And there were two girls that came into La Brea Bakery where I used to be a barista. And they were so rude. And then they got even ruder when they had the nose job bandages on. Because I think they knew that, like, we were judging them.
Yeah. Right.
Never got a nose job.
Wait. My question is, can you breathe better when you do
I would
the nose
say
job?
no.
Because I would like to breathe better. I would like to.
We talked about this. If you push up.
Yeah. Oh, if I could do this.
I want to be able to breathe
Dude.
through my nose. I can never breathe through my nose.
I'm a mouth breather, and if I could live like this,
Yeah.
my whole life, I would live life differently.
It's so weird. You look so different. You almost look more American when you do. Yeah. Like all of a sudden I'm feeling like you look
I'm
kind of like
Connecticut.
Josh Duhamel or something. Like all of a sudden you just start booking things.
Well, maybe I should do it. Yeah.
No, but then you lose your identity. And you have to fold your nose inside out.
But if I could breathe like this, I really think my life would be so, like, I would drive differently. I would
You'd be smiling more.
I would go around life just like I would be so nice to everybody.
We're gonna be like, we'd be like, have you changed in a lot of ways? He looks different, and he seems nicer.
And he seems nicer, yeah.
Did he win the lotto?
Well, and that's the
No,
problem.
but you can always tell when someone gets plastic surgery. You can always tell.
Really?
You can always tell.
Well, I feel like I can't tell. I feel like I'm kind of oblivious to it.
No, I feel like you would know.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe
it's
we'll
very
do
obvious.
a test. You can show me two people.
You were talking about like cause you have a deviated septum, right?
I honestly don't know. I think there's a lot of things that I don't know about myself. Like I might
But
have.
you just like take firm stances.
Like I think I just might be like. I think I might be dying. Is what I think. Yeah.
I think that all the time.
Yeah.
What do you think you're dying of lately?
Well, I've somehow lost weight. You want me to get into this?
That's never good.
I know.
Were you trying to lose weight?
No, I wasn't trying to lose weight. That's the problem.
Have you been eating?
Okay, doctor.
You're going, I don't know. I lost a lot of weight, and I've also only been eating a granola bar every day.
Every day.
But like, why am I losing weight?
Well, yeah, but I think it's actually been months. We don't have to get it. Well,
no. Let's hear it.
yeah, I used to weigh 160, and now I weigh 150. And
so
if
you
I
lost
get
10 pounds. What are
if
you
I get on a
complaining
scale,
about?
well, I know that, and see, that's the problem. People go, why are you complaining about it? Why are you? No, it's potentially a thing. It could be a thing. I didn't try to lose 10 pounds.
But you run and eat healthy.
That's true. And you know what I think it is, though? This is what I've been telling myself, is I used to go to the gym, as you know. We used to go together. And I thought maybe like I had muscle at that point. And maybe like I stopped going, and so you lose
You lost muscle.
all the muscle. And I run a lot, so like...
So you've slimmed down.
I've slimmed down.
Do you notice that your arms are more sinewy?
Yes. I'm like, don't
a
don't
long
have
stick?
muscle anymore, yeah.
Like almost like an ant in Bug's Life.
So you think that's probably what it is, right? Doctor? Please, just say yes.
Yes, let me get my prescription pad. 12 milligrams of Zoloft.
I just think if I get onto a scale and I see 1 4 something, I'll go, oh yeah, I'm dying.
I cannot believe you weigh. That's your weight range. You'd be a lightweight if you were a waiter. I mean, a wrestler.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if I see 1
You know that I'm like battling off 200 pounds.
What do you mean? Are you almost at 200?
Yeah. I'm like consistently almost at 200.
But you look good though, and it's because you've been working out. You look.
Nah.
Yes.
I will tell you something right now.
I've seen you in.
My body has not changed at all.
Yes, it has. I'll tell you.
My shoulders maybe have gotten broader.
Your arms look way bigger.
I mean, I have a little more here, but I don't progressively overload. I was just talking to somebody about this. I don't progressively overload, so I'm not building muscle.
Oh, right.
I'm basically just going to the gym to fight off people on the machines.
But I'm saying the extra thing is probably the muscle, like
the weight.
Yes, that's
I
all
love
that
to
is.
eat though. Like lately, I love eating. Last night I had dinner and then I bought candy and then I came home and I thought to myself, what am I gonna eat? Well, you know, when I cook meals now, I think to myself, I got yogurt in the fridge.
And you're gonna eat
what am I gonna have after
yogurt?
this? I think about like 2 or 3 meals beyond.
Oh, you're thinking ahead, yeah. Yeah,
what's
I know.
wrong with me?
It's actually.
Do you do that?
I've done that before. I remember one time I had breakfast or something, and I was already looking forward to dinner.
Planning lunch.
Yeah, and I love the act of a meal. Like I live meal to meal. I go, when is my next meal?
Honestly,
we're about to have a meal.
I know.
After this, yeah.
10 minutes.
And I can't wait.
Yeah. You walk through the door and you go, should we eat?
I was driving over here and I was like, we have to eat.
You know what I had today already?
What?
This is going to make me sad, actually. I already had steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs?
Yeah. You ever buy steak?
I just got sad.
Why? Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
I love steak and eggs.
That's like a 20,000 calorie or 2,000 calorie meal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Even if it is, whatever, I need it. I don't know. It's steak and eggs. It's a snack. And it's a little skinny piece of steak.
Oh, okay. It's like a flank steak?
Yeah, and I mean, I could still eat.
Well, you know what I had? I had muesli. You ever had muesli?
No.
My girlfriend made me this beautiful plate of muesli with berries and peanut butter. It was great.
Elaborate.
Shout out.
Muesli? What the fuck is muesli?
Well, actually, I didn't know what that was either. I thought it was a brand, but I guess it's like there's oatmeal and then there's muesli. I don't know if that's the name of the thing or if it's...
It's oatmeal?
It tastes like oatmeal, yeah. But it's not oatmeal.
It's not oatmeal.
It's muesli.
Great.
But it was tasty, man. You put peanut butter on it and the berries.
Is it little oats? Little
oats. In a nice little bowl, you put some peanut butter on it.
Is it like quinoa? I would never want quinoa with peanut butter.
It's like oatmeal.
oatmeal.
Yes.
So
But it's not. It's muesli. I don't.
I think
I
your
know.
girlfriend is lying to you.
No. I'm pretty sure it's called muesli.
She's in the back and she like poured a whole box of Quaker Oats into this other like designed package that says muesli. And she spent 12 days on Adobe Illustrator making this package just to convince
The
you.
most elaborate scheme.
And then like, yeah, and she's just trying to fuck with you.
Well, maybe okay. See, now you're getting me in my head because I don't. Maybe
What's muesli?
I don't
Let's
know.
look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, you see how I did this?
Yeah.
I do that on the back of my phone a lot.
Look it up because I'm pretty sure it's
How
called
do you spell
muesli.
it?
And I'll tell you how to spell it.
Oh, thank you.
Muesli.
Oh, muesli.
Yeah, what is it?
Muesli is a cold breakfast dish, the primary ingredient of which is rolled oats. I know what rolled oats are.
See, there you go.
I actually don't know what rolled oats are. Why are they called rolled oats?
Why did you say you did and then you immediately said you didn't?
Because I've heard of it, but I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what they are.
Is it like a container of oats and you're rolling them?
Well, and I was skeptical. I said, because sometimes you wake up and you go granola, like or oatmeal.
Yeah, I actually want nothing to do with oatmeal.
But it's really good. I'm a believer now.
So you have to soak these things overnight.
Oh, they're so good. She made me a believer.
This is what it says. Additional ingredients such as grains, nuts, seeds, and fresh or dried fruits are added along with milk or cream, a squeeze of citrus juice, and honey to add sweetness.
Yes.
And then it's just like, how much do I not know? It goes yogurt or other mammal. Do you feel like
Yogurt.
the vernacular is changing? I mean, this is like a boomer thing to say, but are they adding letters now? This says yogurt. Y-O-G-H-U-R-T.
Is that not how you spell it?
No, that is not how you spell yogurt.
I'm starting to really.
Yogurt.
I'm starting to not know how to spell things, and I'm getting. I got scared.
I am having that too.
Because I had.
But do you ever think that it's a conspiracy?
Well, I was on Slack and I was trying to write intention. It was not my intention, and it kept saying red, and I went, dude, this is how you spell intention, and it took me like 30 minutes to figure it out.
There was like an L in there or
There
something. Intelligent.
I copied and pasted. I went on Wikipedia. I looked at a dictionary.
You know what's so sad? I can't spell existence.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I spell existence.
An E or an A?
Existence or something. No, existence.
EXIS. And I used to be such a good speller.
What's yogurt?
I don't know.
Yogurt.
Well, do you ever feel like you know every single food there is? And then when somebody introduces you a new food, you get angry because you go,
Yes.
I should know every single food that exists.
I know what fennel is.
Right.
Dude, I know what fennel is.
I know every
That's
food.
the end.
Well, that's what I was saying.
I'm almost Gordon Ramsay.
But that's what I was
Fennel?
saying. That's what I'm saying with this muesli thing, where I go,
Muesli.
is somebody making this up? And are they just saying oats with other things?
Yes,
Or is it?
they are.
Or did they go to the depths of like Africa to discover this other grain that was never been found before?
Or is it even worse? And they were just like, this is a branding thing, and we have the existing oats.
And we're just gonna roll them.
And the
call
baby
them
goes, muesli. And they go, okay, I got to call the CEO. I found the new name, muesli.
I saw a show one time where they went to like the Amazon River, because I really thought that I know every single ingredient there in the existence, right?
That's what I thought.
I feel that way.
I didn't know what yogurt was.
And then they go to the Amazon and they find this thing called culantro.
This is what I'm saying. It's like a.
And I went, what? They go, this is culantro, and this is different than
no,
cilantro.
you mean cilantro.
No. It's culantro. Look it up.
What's culantro?
It's just like I don't even know what it was. And they go, we're making meal.
No.
They went, we're making meals now
Culantro?
with culantro. Yeah, Culantro.
We gotta go back to yogurt, but I'll.
Well, what is yogurt? I don't know what that is.
You want to know the saddest part? Yogurt is just another way to write yogurt.
I knew that. I
click.
knew that was,
Wikipedia says yogurt.
yes.
But why do you go for the weirdest? That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Right
know.
now, it's popular to go
Yeah,
weird.
that's like a British thing.
You click yogurt and you get yogurt, also spelled yogurt, or yogurt. is a food produced by a fermentation of milk.
Yeah, they're all the same thing.
Thanks for clicking on this.
It's a British thing.
We got another click on our website.
I really think it's a British thing. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Like color with
yeah,
a
like
U?
color or whatever. Yeah.
What'd you say? Culantro?
Culantro.
Culantro?
Yep. No, Culantro.
C-U. I don't know. C-U. That's all I heard.
C-U-L.
C-U-L.
A-N-T-R-O.
Oh, culantro.
What is it?
First of all, Google needed my location.
There you go.
Correct.
That's telling.
You ever go like, what the fuck?
What?
Like, are you...
Well, to target
I'm
you,
Googling
probably.
an ingredient. Yeah, probably. Okay. Culantro is a plant. Ergonium foetidum is a tropical perennial herb in the family of Apiaceae. Common names include culantro, recao. You want to just start to get brain fucked?
Yeah.
Charanbeni, Mexican coriander. There's a word I know.
I'm telling you, yeah.
And then another word. Bahandani, long coriander, sawtooth coriander, and nogai. The pictures look like leaves.
I know. What constitutes...
I mean, I get it. Being a farmer is boring. You go, I don't grow cilantro. I go culantro. And I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna go viral.
Good. It's good. It's a good looking plant.
It is weird looking.
Well, and that's the thing. You go, what constitutes freaking an ingredient, and what constitutes just a herb or a weed?
Should we click on this? It says cilantro versus culantro.
Absolutely.
Know the difference. Also, the website is called Cultured Table.
Oh God.
Culantro versus cilantro. Popular herbs, Latin American cooking.
Yeah, see, it's
interchangeably. They're best used if you want to confuse a dinner guest. Doesn't say that. First, to be clear, that's not a typo. These two words are only a single vowel apart, but they are entirely different herbs. Cilantro is the leaf of a coriander plant. I didn't know that. I didn't know cilantro came from a coriander.
I didn't know that either. I love cilantro. People are like, whatever. If I could eat cilantro by itself.
Really?
Off of the thing.
No,
oh, yeah.
do you also eat soap bars by themselves?
I can eat.
And I love to drop in a sliver of a Dove soap bar in my coffee. Like, what's wrong with you?
Have you ever done? I had I forget what the thing. I think it was like not endives, but I had some sort of herb.
Endives.
Or
Those are like soft, like celery, but long. And
it's good. Endives are good.
But what is an endive? Is it kind of like an artichoke?
It's kind of like bok choy.
I do like bok choy.
But I had some like leafy green, and it tasted like absolute ass. Like I remember I was like, oh, I'll just taste it before I make the salad or whatever. And I was like, this is disgusting. My whole mouth is like bitter and on fire.
Yeah.
And then you throw vinaigrette on it, and suddenly
it's good.
I'm like, dude, whoever invented vinaigrette.
Don't even tell me that you're talking about radicchio right now.
What do you mean? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I'm thinking
if you ever see radicchio in the grocery store, put it on the floor. Just hit it on the floor.
Is it like a green?
Oh, no, it's red. It's kind of like a cabbage.
Well, but I'm saying
it is the bitterest.
I could go to the park right now and get a thing of grass, snip some grass, put it in a bowl, and if I put vinaigrette on it, I would probably enjoy it.
So you basically just need vinaigrette for anything.
That's what I'm saying.
So you could even put vinaigrette on like ibuprofen, and it would still be delectable.
But
I disagree.
The thing no, but I'm saying the thing.
I think you're tricking yourself.
No, I'm saying the thing it does to greens is remarkable. I don't know what like whoever invented this or whoever figured. I'm like, whoa, the pairing between a green
Johnson & Johnson. Little known fact. They invented culantro or whatever you're talking about, endives.
Anyway, well,
the main differences between cilantro and culantro is in their appearance. It gets worse. Like, so there's no fucking taste difference. Yeah. Why you bother me with this shit? Cilantro is a delicate herb with a light green feathery leaf, while culantro has dark green serrated leaves.
I don't think
Culantro has a much stronger flavor. What were we gonna say?
I don't think we can even get culantro here.
Well, that's why I'd asked for my location.
You know,
It's like, are you near the Amazon tropical jungles? Oh shit, he's not, so we can't suggest an ad.
I had an idea for a short story one time about a guy who. Did I tell you this?
No.
Do you want to hear this, or you kind of
sure.
over it? No, whatever.
Fuck Culantro.
Well, I had an idea about a short story about a guy who was in jail, and he was like, you know how they give you your last meal?
Yeah.
He.
If you're gonna die.
What? Well, he was. Oh yeah, sorry. He was on death row.
Death row.
And they were about to give him his last meal, and they go, okay, well, you can have anything that you want. And he goes, I would like a culantro salad, or like the most remote like ingredient. It's gonna take him years to. So he elongates his life
with real South African sugar cane.
Yeah, he goes, I want like a rock from Mars or something. And he goes, well, we can't get it for him. But they legally
served in Mahatma Gandhi's dinner bowl. Preserved in the loo in Paris.
Legally, they have to give him his last meal. So and he kind of bypasses the thing. That's as far as I got.
That's kind of funny. I mean, sorry, I just saw your soul die in your eyes. That's funny.
I know. When I heard that's kind of funny.
I just feel like there's probably a legality where you can't do that.
Well, it's a short story. Jesus.
Oh, it's a short story?
Suspend disbelief, yeah.
Short stories, you can really get away with a lot.
You can get away with anything.
I came home and my child's head was corn. Like, I feel like that's something.
My child's head was corn?
I feel like that's something I would read in a short story.
My child's head
and
was
then I unzipped my pants and popcorn came out. You know, like poems and short stories, you can really get along.
That would be cool. I just, if we were like somehow also edible in a way, that would be kind of cool.
We are edible. What are you talking about?
But I'm saying, like, imagine my arm is corn, and all I had to do was like, and suddenly I have popcorn.
Fuck corn. What about protein? You are meat.
I know, but I like popcorn. I would love to have just popcorn on my body.
Now I'm getting philosophical, but like, you ever think about the fact that like we're mammals that cook other mammals? You ever think about that? Oh yeah.
Well, and there's like the whole thing of like we're the only mammal that drinks other mammals' milks or something.
We're really fucked up, and we tell ourselves that we're so good.
But I don't know. Like that's the thing. I go, but that's the thing. Moralism. Is
mortality?
Morals, like the idea of morals are strictly.
I don't think that's a word. Moralism?
Well, whatever. Morality is a strictly human endeavor. Meaning like only humans. It's not like this divine thing. Nobody. But what I was saying is like.
But cows don't kill anyone.
Okay,
I guess they kill worms.
You know what I saw? I saw this thing about this caterpillar. This caterpillar. This is insane. This caterpillar.
Was it a book? The Hungry Cat? Okay, here, let's hear it.
This caterpillar is hanging out on a leaf, and it convinces the ants that it's the queen ant. First, it sends out a scent, and the ants go, "Oh, that's the queen." And then they get
real.
No, this is real. They approach the ant, and suddenly, now that they're closer, it starts to make a noise to pretend it's the queen ant. So it goes tick 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 tick, and the ants go, "Oh shit!" They pick it up. They pick up the caterpillar. They bring it into the nest. Okay, so they're inside of the nest. The caterpillar now is like inside of the den of all these ants are just going around.
Yeah,
and it continues to pretend it's the queen ant. They all think it's the queen, and it starts to eat the larva of the ants. And it commits like
I knew something fucked up was coming.
Genocide on all of the baby ants, and it becomes this huge thing, and it just kind of chills, and it just chills for like 6 months, and then it becomes a butterfly and like flies away.
And that is the story of Donald Trump. Like I felt like when he got to that maximum phase, like he was just like
all his power.
I'm hungry, you know, like he
That's
was just
true.
like.
And you can see him like just inflate with power.
So what are you trying to say, that this is fucked up of the caterpillar to do?
Well, I'm saying we think it's fucked. We can go point to that and go, that's fucked up. That's genocide. That's blah 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 blah. But it's like these things just exist in nature, and morals and ethics and all of that is just a human lens by which we look at the orders of nature.
And I look at that and I go, maybe the ants deserved it. They believed a caterpillar
Well,
was
they got duped. Yeah.
was going to be the queen ant. It's the same thing as thinking that Trump could be a president. We deserved that. We really did. You know, we voted for him. I didn't, but you know, a lot of America did. Also, Trump lost the popular vote, but the ants might have had an electoral college, and just the fact that they thought that was the queen ant is pretty stupid.
It's pretty dumb of them.
And everyone loves to talk great about ants. Like, ants can lift 40% of their body weight or whatever.
Right.
Funny how I can just, with one tiny compression of my foot, I can just destroy a whole population. I don't think that if they were that smart, ants should put their nests on the top of trees. Think about that.
Right.
Why are they on the ground? Like, are they stupid?
So that they eliminate all the predators that are on the ground, or what? Why? What?
No, so they survive.
Well, bears can go on a tree, or a cougar or something.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like,
danger is everywhere.
Everyone's gonna walk. Yeah, that's fine.
Listen, danger is everywhere.
I accept that as a fact.
The world, it's.
Thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying that everything is dangerous.
Yes.
If you know that, if the ants knew that, why would you pick the lowest spot to live?
You think they picked that? You think?
Yeah, they did.
You think at the beginning of the Big Bang
ants can go up a tree, they can go wherever they want. Can ants swim? I think ants can even swim.
I think the logistics
ants can even swim.
Well, actually, okay, maybe you're right. You mean the logistics of them building a treehouse is like
a treehouse.
Now they got to carry the wood and bring it up there.
And I want a swing and a ladder.
And OSHA's just having a meltdown.
OSHA?
You can't build up there. You
didn't get the permits. The toucan is like the building officer of the jungle.
We can't.
Did you guys apply? I don't see here. Sorry, my beak gets in the way. You didn't apply.
That's against code and municipality.
We just wrote the next Pixar movie, but I'm just saying, like, if you're an ant and you're like, hey, I want to survive.
Hold on, I had a great Pixar movie idea.
Let's hear it.
Okay. This is actually, I really thought I was...
Are you excited?
Well, I really thought I was sitting on, like, so much gold with this idea. And I was like, oh, I'm never going to tell anybody. But, it's about a thing named Bit. And...
Okay.
It's inside of a computer. and there's a little... And Bit lives in the computer, okay? And he has access to the internet. It's kind of like Wreck-It Ralph, if you really think about it.
I haven't seen that.
But it's Bit can go into the internet, and he goes into the internet, and it's this like world, you know, like he's like going into the tube of the internet, and it's like memes and like all of like the internet, and he has to travel through the internet to go from computer to computer, and so he's like he lives at the computer's home. He's like an electrical signal.
You've already said two very problematic things. Internet is a tube, and the internet has a home.
Suspend disbelief.
Is it AWS servers?
Your Bit is an electrical signal, and he lives on like his home computers.
Are you describing Norton antivirus, or like a virus?
Do you get what I'm saying or no?
Nah. But continue.
Okay.
Suspension of disbelief, as you said.
Bit is wearing a little hat. He's a little electrical signal character. And he lives on this computer, okay? Joe's computer. And he has access to all your computer. He like...
That's rough. Okay.
And every once in a while, he has to travel to the internet to send like emails and messages. And he's very fast. And he goes through the internet. And there's like bad parts of the internet, and there's like, you know, the internet hub. You can create a whole world. Are you starting to see how you could create a whole world?
Yeah, I see lots of zeros and ones.
And so like my whole thing was that you would be telling a story. Like maybe this guy's trying to send an email to like his lover or something, and he has to carry the message, and then he gets mixed up. Somebody tries to steal his message, and it gets mixed up with like a really important CIA document or something, and you know, but it would be like the world of the.
It's about the world, okay?
I don't know. I really.
You've had a lot of ideas, and this is
one of the worst ones.
That's mean to say.
Well, that's why I haven't told you that.
Is he like a character with like
no? I'm gonna sell this to Pixar.
And he hit. Oh,
and you're
right.
gonna be jealous.
Should I erase this because someone's gonna steal it?
Honestly, yeah, maybe.
Why is he like a character? I don't get it.
It's like Inside Out. It's like Monsters Inc. You know how they like.
So you're trying to give internet a soul?
I'm trying to give.
That's the
internet
next stage
feelings,
of
yes.
brainwashing children.
What?
Put your phone to bed. Put your phone to bed. Oh, you didn't feed your computer today?
That's good.
Feed
yeah.
it. Give it a picture. Take a couple. You have to feed your picture. Like that's the next step of brainwashing.
That's true. I think. Well, I think you're right. I think you're on the right track.
Bit is inside. Bit. He needs food.
Well, and that's how you get. Well, and you know what it all boils down to? That's how you get people to buy more phones and all that stuff.
To humanize it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing with like AI, where I think, I was checking on ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT for my work sometimes, and I gave it my code, and I said, "Fix this code for me." And as I did that, I went, "Oh, I didn't say please." I felt so.
Oh no!
I felt so guilty. I was like,
You had that thought.
I had that thought. I went. Should I be saying please? Like this thing is like doing me a huge
it's
favor.
not a human being.
I know, but it was like, it was doing a lot of work for me, and I felt bad.
But niceties don't affect it.
I know, but
It told my boss, "I don't like your tone."
yeah, see,
It's fucking.
at some point
It's crazy.
It's gonna know. It's gonna develop this ability to be like,
You're gonna go fix this code.
it's gonna go no.
What's the magic word? It's gonna be like the guy from Jurassic Park. You forgot the magic word.
That's true.
Are
Are we at time?
we at quorum? Yeah, 1 hour and 24 minutes.
Oh, nice.
I say we stop.
I say we stop too.